Hey, where are you going?
Hi. Oh, I'm gonna go talk to Kelly, but if he's busy, I'll be back.
Why do I get the feeling we're second choice?
Hi, am I interrupting?
No, not at all. Sit down. As a matter of fact, I was waiting for some victim to come by that I could complain to about this schedule.
Oh, crazy, huh?
It's incredible. I mean, not only do I have all the increased work and late nights of an internship over my clerkship, but now I have to make up all the work that I missed in St. Croix.
Oh, I think it'll work out. You didn't really lose that time in St. Croix, did you?
No, I guess I didn't. I mean, even though I made a complete mess of things and I sort of went crazy, I think the upshot of it will be positive.
Well, I don't think a few rocky moments do any relationship any harm. Makes you reaffirm how much you love and care about each other.
Now, how come you always know exactly the right thing to say?
Well, that's what friends are for, right?
Has Floyd said anything else about this temporary custody of Kelly Louise? I mean, now that Nola's out of town?
Yeah, he mentioned it last night, but I changed the subject. We kind of disagree about it.
I've been wondering about something. I mean, I know Floyd's really scattered right now, but I know he loves you very much. I always thought you loved him, too.
I do.
Well, if you said you're going to marry him, why don't you set the date?
Katie, I just think we should wait until all this custody suit thing is taken care of, that's all.
Well, there's two ways of looking at that, you know. I mean, once he married you, maybe he would be so happy he'd forget about the custody suit.
Do either one of you know where Floyd is?
Yeah, he's in a meeting, but he's meeting me here for lunch, and I know he wants to talk to you.
What happened to your face?
I walked into a wall.
Oh.
Yeah, well, listen.
Kelly, don't.
Look, I'm not going to get into a fight. Josh?
How you doing, Kelly?
I want to talk to you.
Yeah, fine. I have to find Floyd first.
I just told you, Floyd's in a meeting.
Look, this won't take long. Step over here. Listen, I only have a couple of things to say to you. First of all, it was wrong of me to jump to the wrong conclusions about Morgan. And I shouldn't have let myself lose my temper and go crazy down there in the alley the way I did. I'm not finished. I'm not finished. Now, look, I know that it was no coincidence that you just happened to end up in the same hotel in St. Croix, of all places, where Morgan was staying. And I also know that you made your decision to go down there after you ran into me in the Springfield airport that day. Now, look, Josh, Morgan is a very trusting person, and she would never think the worst about anyone, but I know why you went down there, and I know what you went down there for. So this time I'm going to say it very calmly and very rationally. You stay away from my wife.
Listen, Kelly, Morgan and I are just good friends. She was very upset.
Yeah, well, listen to me. I don't want you to be friends with Morgan. Do you hear me? I don't like you, and I don't trust you.
Come on, Kelly.
Look, it's very simple, man. Just stay away from my wife, okay?
Hey, don't you think Morgan should have something to say about this? I mean, what, are you picking your friends for her now?
Yeah, well, when I get through talking to her, she's going to understand what you've been trying to do.
It only works one way with you, doesn't it? I mean, you can have all the female friends that you want, but Morgan can't have any
Look,
male
don't push
friends.
me, Josh. Just stay away from my wife. Do you hear me? For good. For your own good.
Well, I better get back on duty. Study hard. You'll do fine in the A's.
You really got told off, didn't you?
Don't start with me, Candy. We have a few things to talk about.
Well, I was just about to go.
No, you don't have to go anywhere. You told me you were meeting Floyd here for lunch. You sit there and you listen to me. Why is Floyd still working here?
He just cut down on all his
I want him
hours.
out of here completely.
Well, I can't do that, Josh.
I don't want to hear can't from you, Lesley Ann. You can and you will. And what's the story? I thought you were going to keep him from pursuing this custody suit garbage.
Well, that's impossible. He's already thinking about getting temporary custody of Kelly Louise since Nola's out of town now.
Lesley Ann, if you don't want Floyd to find out the truth about you, you do what I want and do it now.